Welcome to another episode of the Furrow Podcast. It's your man, Mont P, the landlord, the mayor. Now they call me Podcast P.
And it's your man, DJ Rich Stacks, a.k.a. I done died and went to fat man's heaven, bro.
What's going on, man? It's your boy Keeg, a.k.a. DJ KB, man. And I'm in that same heaven, sitting right next to Rich, eating all this food, man.
And my man,
Talbot Reiber.
What up, Tom? How you doing, man?
Gentlemen, how goes it?
It goes well, man. Thanks for having us, man. How was your weekend, man?
I happened to meet the genius on Friday night.
Yes, I saw that, man. It's very dope. How was that experience, man?
Yeah, man, the genius with a live band, fantastic. Getting a chance to meet somebody that I've listened to his music since the early '90s.
Yeah,
it was great.
That's
great.
Dope. That's dope. Mom, how was your weekend, big dog?
man. First off, I went to see the Furrow Steelers play Friday night. And
for all day,
beat Gable Catholic. My man, young D3, Danny Odom, he really showed out. The leading scorer for the Furrow Steelers, my man, young Nasty Nas.
Nasty
Nas. He had a good game as well. But overall, they had a great team chemistry. They played good. Coach Lowe had good in-game adjustments and everything. So I went and did that Friday night. Saturday, I just, kicked back, did a little work, and just other than that, I just chilled. Had a good weekend, though. But fat shout out to the Furrow Steelers and the young men and the coaching staff on the good victory and on to round 2 the state playoffs.
Let's go, man. Stacks, how was your weekend, big
Man,
dog?
blessed as usual. Got some time in the kitchen, did some work around the house, and chopped up some beats. Found some ill samples.
Yeah.
Was in my element for a little while. My form of meditation and relaxation.
Sick too.
Yeah, it was definitely laying some stuff out, but was definitely cool. But I think you might have had you and Talbot had the golden weekends, bro.
Absolutely.
Union, fam. How was your weekend?
Oh, man, weekend was incredible, man. I'm truly blessed, man. I got the DJ Friday night with Skaz Digga. If y'all know Skaz is Big Daddy Kane's DJ. He's been his tour DJ since Big Daddy Kane's been around. So instead of me being in the actual audience, we was turntable for turntable going back and forth, man. So that was incredible.
Definitely
so shout out to my man Big Phil for bringing him in. Love you, Big Dog. Union DJs. Saturday got the DJ that Pretties was incredible. A party bus came in. We was just like, oh man, let's go. So that was great, man. And then just relax with family. That's it, man. That family time. So for sure, man. But let's talk about these banks crashing, man.
It's time to start putting your money up under your mattress again.
Yeah.
Silicon Valley Bank crashing, man. $200 billion. The depositors is not able to withdraw right now. What's going on? The FDIC took over. That's bad, man.
And what's really starting to scare me is that the Fed is even further trying to lift up interest rates. While this already being crushed while this is going on, man. Right. I hope it ain't like when my grandma and them first moved to Furrow.
Right.
And we can't get no money out the bank, bro. Because if I don't get my ramen noodle, I'm kind of grumpy.
I know, man. I love my ramen too,
bro. Tal, what do you think about the situation?
What was it? The 19th largest bank?
Yes.
Anytime banks fail, that's not looking good, right?
Right.
There's a lot of thought that goes into setting up banks. So when they go down, there's something bigger going on.
Definitely,
right?
man.
Behind the scenes.
Yep. So, a bailout is coming, or if it hasn't happened already, because this happened last Thursday.
Yeah.
And, I wish we would have got bailout of them student loans and all of that some people have, man. I think that would be a better bailout and will help stimulate the economy more. But, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
It's typical trickle-down economics that don't work.
Right.
That trickle-down, eventually, what's going to trickle down?
Right.
That pain.
That pain
Pain
for
at
sure,
the pump.
Yep.
Pain for the eggs.
Pain for sure.
Like my man Mark made a point.
Absolutely.
For the most part, people are resilient and can deal with the problems in the economy.
Yeah.
But it's just when you lose faith in the system, that's when the problem comes about.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I think we've seen that in our lifetime a couple of times already, right? Yeah. Our parents have seen it and all of that too, man. So we got to find a better way to do these types of things to prevent them, So
you got to learn how to maneuver around too. You know what I mean? Like my man said, sometimes you might have to go to that, just having stone hard cash on you, just have it in the shoebox, upstairs, up under the mattress or somewhere, just have some money somewhere else.
Some people might hide in their ceiling.
That's sure.
Yep.
True.
For sure, man. So We're here now. We're in March. March Madness is coming up, man.
Indeed.
Who are you looking forward to see, not see? Talk to us about March Madness, man. What's going on?
I'm a Kentucky man, so I'm looking for my Wildcats, and the kid Oscar Shoeboy, he's still there. The kid that played at Kennedy, he's still there with them. So, but overall, that's my squad. No matter who's there, and damn it, we're gonna win.
That's what's up.
What
we're doing for March Madness this year, big dog.
I'm an NC State guy. That's where I went to college. So
Okay.
they got a good squad this year too. They were kind of built by the transfer portal, kind of like Pitt was. The same way. So I'm a Pitt fan as well. They kind of mirror each other's program. NC State and Pitt, they kind of beat who they shouldn't, and they lose to who they shouldn't.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Steelers, if anybody's a Steelers fan.
Oh,
yeah.
Not the Farrell Steelers.
No, not the Steelers. Those Steelers sort of like a Ponzi scheme, like the Browns. Like he always.
Oh man, yeah. So y'all don't know. I think the Browns are a Ponzi scheme. I think it's the worst business organization that exists, man. Because why?
We're on the come up, Key. We're on the come up.
I know, man. I know. Y'all been on the come up since Jim Brown.
Long time.
Oh my gosh.
But unfortunately, y'all might feel this way about my college NCAA basketball team, North Carolina.
Yeah, I'm about to say that, bro. What's going on, fam?
They're reminding me of the Browns now, bro. Like I'm starting to lose faith.
North Carolina fan, and they didn't make it. Go to hell, you. North Carolina.
Now.
But at the beginning of the year, to be the first #1 team to not make it to the tournament at all, ever.
Wow. Yeah, that's
only something
insane.
Cleveland could do.
Then they
A
accept
dubious
their
distinction, if you will.
Yeah.
And then they didn't go to the NIT.
No, because
They got accepted. They turned it down.
They turned it down.
too proud.
Gotta save face, because if you lose in the first round of the NIT tournament, that means your program is really over.
Well, my squad did it. We went.
And your program was really
a couple years
horrible.
ago.
No, just
and we didn't make it, and we lost first round to Oral Roberts.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys remember that, but
I remember.
You still can't do stuff like that.
I know.
Take it on the chin, and that's a learning process for them guys.
To get your team ready for the next season, because
Let that be
Baycott
something
is
bitter for y'all.
probably going to be gone this year after this year.
I don't blame you. Get the hell out of there.
Yeah, it's time to go.
I want to see
Move on.
Duke go down.
Yes. We have that in common.
Yeah, Duke plays Oral Roberts.
I think we all have a group
I want to see him
consensus.
pull another upset.
Who's those Cinderella teams that y'all lightweight going to root for,
Cinderella
man?
team. I was rooting for YSU. Just because they're local, bro.
It's killing this year for them. That's what I was going to say myself.
They didn't make it to the big dance, but they made it to the NIT.
Yeah, for sure. But they definitely stepped up. They've been packing the stadium, man. Been able to attend the games.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Actually incredible.
Yes.
Well, it's not a Cinderella team, but I'm pulling for Alabama. Alabama has a nice squad too.
Okay.
Yeah.
A Cinderella can't be #1 though, right?
Well, yeah.
I'll take NC State as that because they're playing. Are they playing on play-in?
Yep.
And then to a number 11, right? So that's as Cinderella as maybe it can get.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Some good old Jimmy Valvano, bring that back.
Man,
Yeah.
dope, man. Very dope.
Running around
man.
looking for somebody to hug. Nobody want to hug him. Just a ball.
Right. right. And speaking of throwbacks like Jimmy V, what about Coach Boeheim? After 47 years, finally
Calling it quits.
And they're saying too that he really didn't want to do it. They say that they brought somebody in, and I missed the exchange. I seen Stephen A. Smith and them talking about it, saying like he was kind of bitter in the post-game speech or whatever. They was asking him about, so this is being did for you. You're stepping down after all these years, and he was like, well, I wouldn't know about that. You got to talk to such and such. And they was like, oh, come on, like. You had to know it was coming.
Yeah.
Because they wouldn't do a guy like you with that tenure like that to where you just was blindsided like he acted. But, yeah, that was strange.
It was probably time to go. Sometimes it's
47
odd
years.
when you know it's time to
47
leave,
years.
but you really don't
Been
want to
around.
go. But
You want to
it's
go out
time
on
to
your
go.
own accord.
Yeah,
how you
on
wanna
your
go
own
out, what
accord.
you
Go
wanna
out.
Man, I got to make my own lunch now. No more craft services. God damn, man. I had to make a sandwich and shit at the crib. Like, I was killing that cafe food, that cafeteria food. Man.
Helen, how do you work this air fryer?
He coached a lot of great guys, too.
Man.
Yeah.
So crazy stuff happening. Ohio is just like wilding right now with headlines, man. Today, a zebra bit a man arm off, bro.
His
Like,
arm
just
was
randomly,
seen
just
Seen that.
You're like, what the
Poor
fuck is
Ohio.
going on?
Okay,
bro?
first and foremost,
Ohio is wild, man.
where did the zebra come from,
Yeah, bro. Like, how you just got a zebra? Like, oh,
Was this
man.
the south side of
man
Youngstown?
arm up.
I'm just saying.
Little
Like,
Avondale. I got a Cadillac and a Zebra, fam. Step your game up. Like, what's going on, bro? Like, what happened?
Taxis and motherfuckers is flossing for real, bro.
The derailment in East Palestine, happening, man. And another train derailment right in Springfield that also occurred, too.
Right up the road. Like, this is
planes blew up in Warren, man. And it's just like, Ohio is something else, man.
It's a magnet for disaster.
Just like the Browns.
I eat the Browns. It's a magnet for disaster.
Right.
Now, my fellow Browns fans, please do not hate me for this. I'm just saying. We'll be saying private. I'm saying we'll be saying private. Y'all know this.
Now, it is documented.
Sherm Holloway, you know this, bro. We talk like this amongst each other. We're just an honest, open podcast. Right.
It's documented.
Oh man. So what new music have y'all been listening to, man? What y'all been playing? What y'all been rocking, man?
The music that I've been once in the fortunate getting to listen to on the way to the shows. That's Jimmy Jones, bro.
Okay.
And that Hitman, Hitmaker.
It's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Dope album.
Okay. I'm definitely gonna check it out, man.
Album. There's a song on there particularly called "F.U."
Got you.
And
a lot of great
mellow,
features.
laid back, grown man hip hop.
So it's not like the Yo Gotti McMill joint. That's what they made. Something more chill, laid back.
It's laid back and relaxed. But it's
Straight
another
ride
song
music.
that my man Mont put me on too, and he got a better understanding of it. Let him know.
Oh man, which one? Plug Love.
The one where he talking about Canberra.
Oh, that's called a Status Update.
Hold up.
Status Update.
Before you
That's
keep
on
going,
there.
Plug
Yeah.
Love is a movie on Tubi, bro. They got that from Tubi, fam. That's a Tubi. My man Murder Pain in that joint, man. It's a crazy movie, man. Anyway, go ahead, man.
He has great features on there, though, man. You need to check it out, though, man.
most
Everybody, Hitmaker and Jim Jones. With his 8 songs on there, so that's more like
an EP.
an EP, but still, it's still quality music, you know.
But in today's climate with music, bro, that's an album to me.
Pretty
like
much
when
it
you
is.
listen
Heck
to 8
yeah.
solid,
Heck
decent solid songs.
Yeah.
Naturally, he's being Jimmy on the album. You know, Jimmy with the ad libs.
It was crazy.
That's what's
But
up.
it's more on a grown man's level of hip hop. And also, Mom put me on to the music Soul Child.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Soul Child project.
Hit Boy.
It's crazy.
Okay, I haven't listened to it yet. I know it's coming.
It's called Villains and Victims.
Villains and Victims.
And I saw Hip Boy and Alchemist making beats with each other and then rhyming.
Yeah,
that was dope.
Alchemist
Send me that actually, man. You
the
saw
Alchemist
that?
is going to rhyme on Hitmaker beat, and Hitmaker going to rhyme on the Alchemist track, and that's going to be crazy. I can't wait for that to be released or whatever, because I know that's going to be in good quality.
Alchemist is that guy, man.
man.
Definitely.
If anybody deserves a Grammy every year, it's definitely Alchemist, man. I love him, man.
Organic hip hop alive.
Oh, man, for sure.
His catalog was crazy, too, man.
For sure. For sure. And then locally, my man Shay Cobain. Shay Cobain is an incredible producer. He released his album as well. And if y'all familiar with Tall Black Guy and Bus Crates, you know, shout out to Detroit, shout out to Pittsburgh. They just released new music as well too, man. So Bus Crates was just in Detroit, DJing. Met up with Tall Black Guy, and they're releasing music as well too, man. So
that's dope.
Spotify, Tidal, Apple, wherever y'all listen to music, man, go ahead and search for Tall Black Guy. Go ahead and search for Bus Crates. If y'all love that mellow, Jay Dilla type of sound, Stroh Elliott,
definitely.
those guys does that. You know, Shay does it, Bus Crates does it, Tall Black Guy, y'all already know how he gets down. Definitely tune in and listen to those brothers, man, for sure.
For sure.
Yep. Anyway, what else we got coming up, man?
I just wanted to say that with spring coming up and also summertime approaching, with summertime comes graduation and graduation comes open houses. Make sure you hit up your DJs that's in your neighborhood to book these kids' open house parties. Book them early. And I had to go to my list. Y'all know how I forget stuff. For sure. We got DJ KB, DJ Rich Stacks, DJ G No Money.
Yes, sir.
My man DJ Pete Austin.
Pete, love you, boy.
And Brandon
love,
Cooks. Reach out to these guys and make sure you guys tap in and get your bookings early, because it happens so fast and you don't want to be left out and end up having to pull out my little Bluetooth speaker with your telephone and your DJing and something. You get a call, and don't mess the kids' open house up like that. Book early with the DJs.
I'm telling you what, though. With me, don't request any drill music. I'm not playing none of that shit, fam. I don't care who your kid is, what they into. I am not. So I'm just putting myself out there now. I do not care how many people are seeing this. I am not the drill DJ at all, bro. You play it yourself. Don't even get a DJ. Get the Bluetooth speaker and you can drill yourself out, man. Again, I don't hate it all. There's some joints that is the beats are totally cool, but I am the anti-drill. I do not mess with drill music at all. I know I sound like an old man right now, but that type of music I just do not fuck with at all. So sorry. So yeah, man. And I just don't. You don't want to be at a graduation, man. Your grandma there, she enjoying herself, man. And then there's a whole song about a murder that just happened because drill music, they just incriminate themselves and they telling each other. So your grandma, she done made the potato salad, linguine salad, the macaroni salad. She's sitting there enjoying herself. It's like kill that nigga, kill that nigga. I'm like, man, what? Baby, what is this, Vaughn? What is this playing? Like, bro,
that don't sound like Al Jarreau.
Right. So seriously, man, congratulations. I love that you're doing this, Mont, but I'm just gonna say I ain't messing with none of the drill music. I'm not playing drill music at any graduation party.
I will add to the graduation party idea. My parents told me before I had one, remember, this is a fundraiser. So invite all the doctors you ever had in your life that took care of you.
Oh, yeah. That's a money play right
all
there.
those people, right? Because it's a fundraiser for the rest of your life.
Right.
Invite those people, make sure they give you a little bit of money.
Man.
Sure.
Yo,
And the guest list is important too.
Come on, bro. Man, I'm about to have a graduation party again right now. I can host it here. Right.
Absolutely. Yeah. Hell yeah. And I need my producer to pull up the community bulletins. I have a few community bulletins coming up. And at the Twin City Elks, they're having soul food dinner Sunday, April 2nd from 12 to 3 o'clock. The menu is pig feet, chicken, roast beef, macaroni and cheese, green beans, collard greens, cornbread, black eyed peas, candy yam, potato salad. And yes, we do deliver. And all that for $15. All that for $15. They can take some of that out. I'm telling you, boy. But I love y'all. Somebody going to bed after that. Somebody blood pressure going up after this. I love you.
Especially pig's feet, bro.
That's my club.
As soon as I see pig's feet, I just immediately like, damn, man, slavery was terrible, bro. Like, what? I'm not eating no pig's feet, man.
Still.
No, go ahead, man.
Next up, the Stylishly Used Salon and Boutique grand opening with the live DJ with refreshments and beverages, special promotions on select merchandise, open to the public from 4 to 7. And that's 19 North Water Avenue, Sharon, PA. That's right, March 31st, ribbon cutting at 1:30. Step on out down there and show some love to the Stylishly Used Salon and Boutique. I'm understanding you can get you some gear and get your hair done up in there. So it's a 2-for-1. Go have some fun. And next up, we have a Friday night art and music live for adults, $10 cover charge. Look, anybody looking to have anything down here at the Community Arts Center, which is the old Shaver Center, which is the old center that we call it, tap in, and the information is right down below. It's the CAE, that's a Community Arts Center at the sports complex, the Shaver Center, the upper level, 211 Federal Street. Contact either Brian Pleasant or his wife or Lachey Nixon. The number's right at the bottom. They're facilitating any community event that you want to have down there. They're reaching out to people. They're actually looking for people to just come have anything that you want down there and just tap in and use it. It's right there in the community, been a long staple for the community. Let's keep using it, utilize it, and keep the funding going by renting it out and doing stuff inside of there.
I know this ain't politically correct to say, and it's probably bad, but also set up midget wrestling down there. If you want some just to wrestle down at the community center, I'm all for it. I'm just messing with you guys.
No, for real, because Thelma Sports will close down. So, look, Lamont's midget wrestling coming up.
Right.
Not this year, next year. Looking out. I'm telling you.
I can help you get licensing.
We got it popping off.
And shout out to Mont for always reading the announcements like he in church. You know, that time in church.
Oh, my gosh.
After you get there.
And we got to pray extra hard for Sister Johnson.
You got to the tithing, and they start
Sister
doing
Johnson diabetes done act up again.
Sister Johnson having a bake sale, fish fry during Lent season there.
Oh,
Make sure
my
you see
God.
Sister Johnson or pass the time. It's best to pass it. Don't mess with me. Don't beat me up, bro. Don't beat me up. Anyway, man, what we got up next? We got the garbage up next. What we got next coming up, man?
I think I do smell a little something.
Smell garbage?
It ain't my feet. I know my man took out the trash here. I think we got some garbage coming on up here.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, so good garbage.
Bruh.
So
They calling me Maritino. They calling me Maritino now,
So
bruh.
let me
Because you
explain
drink
to
that,
all
Tito.
the new viewers and everybody that's new to the Furrow Podcast. So we do this segment called Good Garbage. Where we grew up at, we always ripping and capping, man. This is your Doppelganger. This is that person that you're the good garbage version of that person,
individual.
man. So
The great value version.
Yeah, the great value version of it. So it's something fun that we've been doing for a long time, man. And we don't. And the disclaimer is, we don't give a fuck how sensitive you is. So we do not care.
Get over
We're gonna
it.
be respectful, but we really, really do not give
Anybody
a fuck.
can get it.
Because we're just having fun and we're having a good time. That's all it is. So if you're sensitive about it, we know to not include you. However, for all the new viewers and everybody tuning in, this is what Good Garbage is about. And our very first one, ladies and gentlemen, once again, y'all saw it pop up. My man Rich Stacks looking like the mayor of
I got it.
Youngstown, Tito Brown. Good Garbage.
Get
Tito
down,
Brown.
Tito Brown.
Every Youngstown.
Hey, Talbot, I got a drink recipe for you. It's going to be named after me and the mayor of Youngstown. It's a Tito Brown. It's
Oh,
1 part
man.
Tito's, 1 part Black Velvet.
What's so funny about
Tito Brown.
God.
What's so funny about this too? They look like they about to make the meanest R&B album ever too. It's like the return of the
Return of
Levert.
What's behind door number 1?
Levert.
Look at
Man.
me.
Tito Brown.
Oh, look at him. Better get some of them potholes fixed.
I'm not your Casanova.
Who we got next? Who we got next coming up? Oh man. Like these brothers with fedoras shopping together, man.
And Deech, I'm gonna get you for this, Deech.
And they about to go to do a
coming
love
right
joint,
back on
poetry
you.
joint. They about to do some spoken word.
Yeah.
I said.
Yeah, that's that
What
good Donnell
comes
Jones
first?
hat on.
Is it the chicken or the egg? I don't know. It's the egg. Get the fedoras and everything.
Yeah.
Stops. I ain't gonna lie.
Don't
to
be
you,
hating
bro.
on my Donnell Jones. You know that I love you.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
My Donnell
Who
Jones
is that,
hat.
bro?
I have
Oh, dude, to play on the Shire or something, and
Bro,
they
he's
told
off
me.
the Shire?
Yeah, man.
I had no idea.
Did my brother Jermaine call me that?
Who's got next?
Look at me.
I think this one is accurate. No, just look. How do we got two Anthony Andersons?
Damn, man. I don't have fake dreads, though, man. Y'all people that got the fake dreads out there, I hate y'all, man. I had to know this for a
What's that
long
from?
time.
Anthony Anderson from
Oh,
what?
man.
The one scary movie.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah.
You know what? It was so fun. This is one of my... I lost 50 pounds in this picture, and he chose that one, man. God damn it, man. He just tore me all the way out,
God
man.
dang it.
Oh, man.
Poor thing.
Oh, man. Kill
Lord
me.
be salty.
Kill me, man. And who we got?
SVP.
SVP.
Look how he look. No, they didn't give me with the SVP.
Oh, that's fantastic.
No, they didn't give me with that SVP.
Yo, and they got the same red on. Like, it's the same shade of red, bro.
Say, where in the world isn't SVP? He's in
Same.
Mercer, bro.
He's in Mercer.
Dang.
Mercer right here. man.
Whoa.
Oh, man.
That's good stuff right there.
Man, so thank y'all for tuning in to Good Garbage again. It's just a way for us to have fun. You know, like my man Rich said, it's the great value version of yourself. We just laugh. We've been doing this for a long time and having a good at it. Again, a disclaimer, we don't give a fuck. If you're sensitive about it, we absolutely don't care.
It's jokes.
So again, it's jokes. We're having a good time.
Lighten up.
Thanks for tuning
Just
in with that,
jokes.
man. Yep. So,
Lighten up.
man. So it's that time of the hour, man.
Yes.
When we
Yes, sir.
interview my man.
Sure.
The man of the hour. So I'm about to read this off of my phone. I hope my phone don't die when I'm doing that. I work for Apple and I ain't got my phone charged. That is some terrible, ignorant stuff, man. So let me read about who we got here, man, while we're here, man. My man Talbot Reiber Yes. And I dig things that make people happy. Good music, good vibes, and great food. His journey in the food business started from a young age. The restaurant industry raised him, and the kitchen was his playground from 1992 to 1995. He attended Kiski Prep, in an all-boys boarding school. He also got the chance to play in 1995 with some of the greatest players from Kennedy. Curtis Enos, as Talbot said, he dunked on him every day in practice. In 96, he moved home, and like you said, he ended up at Kennedy Christian playing hoops for Coach Joe Fatino. Y'all know Fatino, man. So the seniors on that squad at that time were Brian Kakudo. If I said your last name wrong, I'm sorry. Brad Russo. My man Ethan Johnson, you know, the Johnson family, man.
Yes, sir.
Man.
It was 100 of them.
Talbot, after high school, he partied and became socially aware in Raleigh at North Carolina State. Shout out to the Wolfpack, man.
Yes, sir.
He traveled around the country in search of great food, from Portland to Atlanta to D.C. and back again. He saw Wu Tang multiple times in D.C., Cleveland, Pittsburgh this past weekend, Charlotte, and Red Rocks. The Red Rocks venue is absolutely dope. His love for Wu-Tang began in 1996 in Raleigh, where Takao, that's his nickname, became almost immediately. Finding inspiration in the people that he meet, the food that he eat, and the situations. But to put himself, all what he does, he keeps smiling. Consistent positivity has become an important focus for him since taking leap of faith to operate his own business. He desires to create an experience for guests. If he can create a seamless pairing of food, music, vibe, and art, it is an experience that people will remember and return for. Time and time again, as he says, it's possible. He would like to, and then also his theme song, if he can have it played every time he walks in the rooms, is Outkast, Southern playalistic Cadillac funky music.
Right.
Oh,
My man, we have for the hour, our guy, that dude, the owner, Takao style. Talbot, what's up, man?
Hey, Talbot.
What's up, fam? Yes, sir.
Tal, what's up, man? It's such an honor for you inviting us here, man, allowing us to tape this here on your establishment, man. And reading your bio, that's exactly how I felt when I first walked in here with my wife. When I walked in here, I saw the art. I'm like, man, what? Wu-Tang? I had no idea. The host, she greeted us. She sat us. Everybody has been incredible. Every time I come here, the experience is dope every single time. So again, man, thank you. Thank you
for the great introduction.
Yeah, man. So how you feeling today, man? What's going on?
Couldn't be better. You know, I mean, we're bringing something to Mercer that we haven't had before. Right?
Absolutely.
So, I mean, that's, you know, in a nutshell, that's what I'm trying to do with this place.
Why Mercer? What said, I'm going to set this up in Mercer, bro? You could have went anywhere, right? Why Mercer?
Well, my roots are here. My family's been here. You know, my father has ran restaurants in this area as well. In 1996, he almost bought this place for my older sister.
Wow.
And then it didn't work out, and he had bought a place in Butler instead. Mercer was, because it was the right place at the right time.
Yeah, man.
You know, and I found out I was able to get some land. So what we have now is fantastic.
Yes.
But what we're about to have is even going to be better.
Okay.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Yeah, man. So what is your, you know, if you had to get in a car right now, you had a crazy day, and you only had Wu-Tang to pull from and its affiliates, what's that song you putting on and rocking to, man?
How about let's open up with the opening song of Iron Man, Ghostface.
Oh, man. Tony Stark's, he's for real. He's a coolest actor. Come on, man.
Yeah,
that's dope.
That'll get you going.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure, man.
I mean, Wu-Tang has always done that for me for a long time.
Yeah.
You know, if it is to drive home to, if it is for us to listen to in the kitchen, if it is for us to listen to, I haven't broke it out in the dining room yet, though. I got to tell you that, guys.
Yeah.
It's not there yet. It's not there yet.
You got to watch playing Ghost, man. You know, Catherine's sitting here eating, all you hear is Dolly Dickin. I'm probably thinking, Is she just looking up like, did you hear that, Jim? Did he say Dolly Dickin?
Is he talking about scoot-footed penguins?
What's going on? Man, is he right? What's going on with Ghostface, man? Yo, hey, man. Yo, so what is that key signature diss that you were like, you know, yes, this is, and I know there's probably left from them.
I already got it.
What is that signature dish that you're like,
So
yeah, this is what people travel 50, 60, 100 miles to Talbot's for?
2 years ago, I went to Charlotte. I tried to do research and development, is what I call it.
Right.
All that is me driving around, spending money, eating food.
Dig it.
It's a write-off.
Yeah. So go to Charlotte. I'm in a restaurant called Vana, and I have pork cheeks for the first time. I get up from my table. I just walk around and sit, and I'm just looking around, and I have no idea what's going on. And the server said, "Sir, are you okay?" I said, "I'm not." You know, and it was, pork cheeks are so unbelievably tender. It's like, so if you like pulled pork, think of it together and then cook it for 5 or 6 hours and then put it underneath a spoon and it just disintegrates.
Man.
So we brought that back here, and on my menu now there's a dish called Roger That.
Yes.
So it's braised pork cheeks, done a little bit barbecue in the broth when they're braised. Then they're served on top of short rib raviolis with the champagne cream over top, roasted root vegetables, and just some dots of pesto. It's the dish I want every person that comes to this place to eat at one time. You know, one time.
Yes.
It's like your grandmother hugging you,
Yeah, man.
and not letting you go. Like that's what the dish. That's what the dish does. Yeah. So.
One thing I love that you do, man, is that you change, you have a special menu that changes weekly with some very, very dope names, man. And I know this is a signature dish, the left foot stomp. If you're a Wu Tang fan, you should know what left foot stomp is, by the way. But however, what made you say, yo, I'm going to start just doing these crazy and just, instead of just having just, you know, just the main menu, what led to you changing the menu every week or 2 weeks or what have you? And coming up with those dope names.
So, I mean, in the organic growth of this business, you know, it started in 2017, and then you get in and you start doing what you believe is the right thing. And, you know, I didn't start with specials, and then I started having specials and changing them every single week, you know, and then you write all these specials, and then it just seemed that people can't get here every week, right?
Right.
And I'm trying to make people happy, honestly.
Right.
You know, so 2 weeks give people a chance to get here. So now I write them every 2 weeks. And the names was, I've been writing menus since I was 17 years old,
right?
You know, and my chef, his name is Bryce Stanford, and he is the man. I mean, simple. You had his food earlier,
man.
I don't need to tell you,
absolutely incredible.
I don't need to tell anybody anything. You know,
I wanted to sing Lenny Williams. I wanted to go, dude. That's what I wanted to do, man. Anyway, go ahead, man.
He's a man, and you know, so him and I get to sit down and create, you know, organically write menus, and it's not about money. You know, we don't write these things, and it's like, oh, we're gonna get a certain amount of money of revenue. It's about you being happy. It's about you being happy. It's about you being happy. And then if we can get that in, and then you keep coming back, and that's the idea of when I say that.
People over profit, man. I love it. I saw you had that T-shirt on, man.
I was going to wear it today too.
Yeah, that's special, man.
Yeah,
that is very special.
And that's how businesses work the right way. It doesn't. You don't work it from the right way on the inside, focusing on money. You work it treating everybody in the correct manner, treating all your employees like their family. Because listen, without those people out front being the face for you when you're not there. You don't have it.
And that's something I truly appreciate, because I feel like pre-COVID, going into COVID, we just saw customer service, and a lot of businesses just lose that. You know what I mean? Just even simply just getting a cheeseburger from McDonald's is like, what you want? Like, man, bro, you know, I don't know if you're having a hard day or not. I'm sorry, but man, can it just like, hey, how you doing? I want that. You know, that Chick-fil-A, like, hey, baby, how you doing? They give you some dapper hug and hand you some Chick-fil-A sauce. Like, give me some good customer service,
Make you feel like you're a part of it.
Oh, yeah,
like
for sure.
That's that special ingredient in food. You know what I mean? So,
sure, the love that makes you feel like people want you to be here, right?
Definitely.
Yep.
Funny when he referenced Keegan coming in here the first time, and I have a camera system that I see everything that goes on. So I saw him walking in, and I was like, I know I want to talk to that guy. I knew. And I watched where you guys sat. You guys sat over in the corner with your wife over in the patio.
Yeah.
And immediately came out. And
man. And that's what led to us even connecting and being here, man. So again, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. If you wasn't doing this, if you wasn't in the restaurant business, I'm doing this, what would Tal be doing, man?
I'd be Scott Van Pelt.
Scott Van Pelt.
Scott Van Pelt.
Let's go.
What?
Sports all day.
You would be SVP.
Yeah, I mean, in some form of that. Yeah, I've dug sports. I've dug music. You know what I mean? Anything about the feel, the vibe. Get into it and maybe talk a little shit.
Would you rock shoots like my man Craig Sager? Would you have the Craig Sager swag or the Steve Harvey
Anybody
swag?
listen.
Craig Sager or Steve Harvey? How you rock it?
Was there anybody cooler than Craig Sager?
Nobody's cooler than Craig Sager, man.
Cover pants,
Come on,
suits,
man.
ties, and stuff. Oh, my
So
gosh.
I met Craig Sager when I lived in Atlanta.
All right.
He had a portion of a business. I wish I could remember the name of it right now. I'm sorry, I can't. Selection Special Sunday.
Okay.
Back in the day, this was 1999, I believe.
I love the name, by the way,
Maybe
too. I'm already.
2000.
Yeah.
So he's sitting down at the end of the bar, right? And this was one of his places. And he walks by me I go, Craig Sager, what's up with the wolf pack? What's up with the wolf pack? And he stops and he looks at me and he says, "You must beware of the turtle. You must beware of the
Maryland.
And then who won the tournament that year? I believe it was the year Juan Dixon won. So what year was that? That can date that story.
Man,
Craig
that's
Sager,
crazy.
even as cool in person.
That's what's up, bro.
And also-
That's what's up, man. My man had the chameleon suit, so he walking in and the suits just changing color as he's commentating and doing all of that, man.
Shaq always had something to say about his suits, bro.
Yeah,
I
bro.
used to love that.
Yeah, what's his name, too?
Oh, yeah.
Every time.
Oh boy, damn! I was just going to say his name too. Garnett. Him
Kevin
and Garnett
Garnett,
had a
yeah.
love-hate relationship too, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they gave each other a lot of shit on air. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, that was a dope relationship they had.
Yeah,
Man.
you gotta love it, man.
Yep.
So, Ty, out of the Wu Tang members, out of the Wu Tang group, which I'm only gonna give you 3. Who's your top 3?
RZA, Jizza, Ty, Inspector Deck, Method Man. I know that was too many. I love Method Man. He was my favorite first, but then he became the most marketable, and then he became the biggest star. And I've always rooted for the underdog type of guy in my life. So when I felt like he got enough love from everybody else,
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But Inspector Deck, I think he's slept on more than anybody else
For sure.
in the clan.
Have you been
Bomb
watching that
atomically.
show?
Oh, yeah.
On
On Hulu or yeah.
No.
Oh man, yeah, it's a good show, man.
It's a good watch.
It's great. It's a good watch. It got a lot of the storylines and all that stuff in behind it. So yeah, you might need to check that
Yeah.
out, brother. You might need to check that
people
out.
give me shit because I haven't.
No, that's all good. Well, and how long? What's your favorite thing to cook as far as like on the menu out of all the things you have ever made? Like,
So, truthfully, I like to make other people cook now. Is that fair?
You make your creation.
Boss.
Boss moves.
Okay, listen.
I mean, like your favorite menu ad. I would say. I know you're not doing
Well,
it.
no, but I don't want to. I'm just here to tell the truth. That was,
Yeah,
man, I'm not gonna lie.
I feel you, I
My
feel
employees
you.
are gonna watch this. They're gonna be like, bullshit.
You know what my favorite grilled
I'll
cheese
watch
sandwich?
dishes.
You know
I'll
what my
watch
favorite
dishes
grease
all day
sandwich
long.
is? You know what you know what my favorite grilled cheese sandwich is? Is when Kyle make that motherfucker. That's what it is. Just messing with you, bro. Mess with you, man.
No, I mean, I extremely blessed here. Truthfully, Bryce, like I referenced, is the man, and he makes stuff every day and just puts it out. It's like a cornucopia of eating around this place, just like we saw earlier. It's kind of like what we do, come out,
I know the first time we came here, those pepperoni balls. Oh man, the
Major.
the crust and breading on those. Oh my gosh,
Major.
Felt like Homer Simpson. I slobbered and everything. For real, I was like, oh my.
And I was at work looking at my phone on my little break, like,
Yeah.
oh, damn, for real, bro, they gonna do me like this?
and they're good because they're homemade, right?
Oh, yeah.
And that's why they're
For sure.
not uniform, and they're just delicious. You just take the extra step and make it better.
Would you ever consider having a food truck? Would that
Yes.
be too much? Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, it's coming. Got the food truck.
Yeah.
Talbot's food
Yeah,
truck
yeah.
coming soon.
I'm this week I've actually been working on plans for some type of barn amphitheater.
Oh
Which
shit!
See, I had backed off of this idea years ago, and then I just kind of got thrown back into it. So I actually had a couple meetings this morning, and then I got a couple more in the next couple days.
So dope, bro.
So we'll see. But wouldn't it be cool to have a big barn back there?
Live performances?
And in the winter, absolutely. Oh my God. And in the winter, everybody can hang out inside. And then in the winter or in the summer, you just open up one big door, and then everybody just performs outside.
I got a band. I got a Deferral Podcast band. I got a band. So I'm going to get my band to come. My band is coming.
Shout out to CJ, man.
Let's go.
Love CJ. J.O., you got the Deferral Podcast band. I'm just saying. I got a band. I got a band.
I'm in. We got a lot of days in the week.
How was COVID for you and your business, man? I know a lot of companies, you know, they dealt with a lot. They had a lot of pressure. Not, you know, nobody was outside. How did you guys deal with all of that? If you don't mind me asking that.
COVID was the best thing that's ever happened to my business life.
Tell us why, man.
So I referenced that I've been doing this for a long time. My family's been doing it for a long time. So we had a template that's been successful, right? So my parents had been successful in this business. COVID came along. We kind of had to shut down. You didn't know. So I got to step back and look at my business from above and look at all my menu items and look at all this and find places that I wasn't doing all the stuff that you never had a break before, right?
Right.
Then it came to being able to close for a couple days, right? And then the structure of being able to give my employees a couple of days off during the week means the world. Right. You know what I mean? It means the world. And then it is true family time, and you get that. So all these changes, plus I was willing to augment however I needed to. You know, so one Mother's Day during COVID, we were packing up to go family-style meals, and we had people coming at 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock to pick all these up, you know, so just continue people doing this.
That's what's up.
Never in a million, if you would have told me, Talbot, during Mother's Day, you're going to be doing this, I'd be like, you never met me. You don't know what my business concept is.
Right.
But it's just something we had to do, so augment, change.
That's what's up, man.
And then we did it the whole time.
That's awesome, man. So the community came out and supported you. That's really dope.
Yeah.
That's very, very, very dope.
Yeah.
You know, I ask everybody this question that comes along. If you saw your 16-year-old self walking down the street, you know, what advice would you give your 16-year-old self, man?
Talk less, listen more.
Why is that?
Well, I mean, I think that we all go through a point in our life where we really do believe we know more than we do.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's typically at a younger age, 18, and then 24, you think you know something, and then 30, you realize you didn't know anything.
Nothing.
You know, and then again, by the time you're, you know, early 40s, maybe you're starting to get a little grasp on it. And that's how I feel about life right now. Like, I'm finally just starting to get a grasp on it, and I'm getting a grasp on people, and I'm getting a grasp on being socially aware and on every level. So when that all happens, I like that.
Awesome.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Yeah, my grandfather used to always say, a wise man knows he knows nothing, and a fool thinks he knows it all.
Right.
And that no truer statement has ever been said, I don't think, bro. But I just got a question for you. What first sparked your interest in the culinary arts?
Growing up in it, you know, I mean, I at a point when my parents had sent me away to boarding school, I thought at that time that I needed to be a doctor, right? Because my parents sent me away, and you know what I mean? That was the next lot. And I was like, got into zoology like 3 semesters into college. It was like, this isn't me, and I don't even like blood. What the hell am I doing?
Shame on you. That's when you was like, I need to bring the Brooklyn zoo. Right. I'm going to do woo. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, man. That's the wrong W, by the way.
That was West Side. Yeah. But I got something for you, my man. Rich, could you give my man this? We try to get everybody.
I got to get the Furrow
man.
Podcast.
We got the Furrow Podcast swag bag coming out here for you.
I hope ain't no Cleveland Brown shit in there.
There's
no Cleveland Brown,
man.
Nah, never that.
It might be some snacks, some gummy bears or something here.
All right. Take some brown gummy bears. Look at this ghetto shit, man.
The Furrow Podcast swag bag.
Bring the bag. Just pull the gift out. He don't know how to do
my bad.
And it's in like a Big Lots bag too.
Yeah, he should have reached in there and pulled the thing out. Should have been in the 40. He'd pull the 40 out, no bag.
Until something
happens.
My
And
man,
you are the
my
true
man,
definition of that
my
phrase.
man. That's you.
Thank you.
Hush.
Always happen. Hush.
Thank you.
Sir.
I
Took a
appreciate
vision
it.
and manifested it and turned it into something tangible.
Right.
And you definitely have a beautiful experience. When me and my fiance Nick first came in, your whole staff made everybody in the whole restaurant feel like a superstar. That's what it felt like to me.
Yeah.
The food is impeccable. I'm basic when I go out sometimes, so I just wanted some good wings. And the wings, the Parmesan garlic ranch, oh my God. Yeah, they still sit in the back of my palate right now, and I want some.
Thank you.
But I just want to thank you for creating such a dope environment.
Yeah.
Yeah, once again, man.
Especially coming from Fro.
Yes.
One thing I can truly say that, you know, a lot of the people, I'm not going to say everyone, because again, I don't want to generalize whatever, but the reason people come to Mercer is they either get their driver's license, they're going to visit somebody in jail, they're going to court, they're going to pick somebody up from the bus station. Those are the four reasons literally people from Fro will come to Mercer.
Yeah.
You've created an entire culture experience here where you made people specifically from my community feel very comfortable and happy and love it.
Absolutely.
Because everybody that I talk to, they're like, oh man, Thomas, oh man,
True
did you see that
testimony.
one band? Da, 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 da. Like they talk about the food and they talk about the atmosphere. And then there's a lot of places that are even credible. There's 5-star, 4-star restaurants ever, you know, they'll talk about the food, but they won't talk about the
The
experience.
experience.
Yes.
Sure.
You literally are the man here at Mercer, and we truly, truly appreciate dog. Thank you, man. Like I said, this community is no more about, oh, I got to go visit my cousin in jail. Oh, I got a court license. Like, man, I want some goddamn left foot stomp, bro. I want some Roger that. Yo, my man got the illest drinks in the world. You've created a culture. You've created a community, man. So we're grateful for that, man.
Yeah,
Sure.
the artwork is beautiful.
Yes.
You know, you got everything.
Who
in
is
there,
your favorite
everything.
artist, by the
Yeah.
way? Like, if you had to buy art from somebody first, I know you're gonna look off the vibe, but if you had to pick a painter or somebody, who are you picking, man?
Baron Batch.
Yeah, Baron. Shout out to Baron, yo.
Yep.
He's the man.
100%.
Yes.
Right?
Yep, Baron is that dude, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
And believe it or not, I think he might be coming this way to do an art expo up here.
Dope.
Outside.
Very dope.
Yeah, at the end of the summer.
Dope. I love when Baron, he just like goes on Instagram and just be like, yo, I left this $1 million painting out on Carson Street somewhere. Come figure out where it's at.
Yeah.
Like,
What a
what?
great
Treasure
thing.
hunt,
What a
though.
great
That's
thing.
great.
Like the
That's
painting
great.
is worth $5-6
great.
million, and my man is just like, yo, come
great.
buy this. Come buy this painting. I mean, come find this painting. It's yours.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
what?
What a great way to spread love.
Yeah,
You know
man.
what I mean? So you
Yep.
got all these people out in Pittsburgh going
Yep.
in, and everybody's looking
That's
for the
dope.
same.
Yep. Same thing. So very dope.
Yep.
Man. So
Gotta love it.
man. So, yep, man, as we get a quick glance of all of the art, the Keith Haring skateboards, the Keith Haring, Wu Tang,
Symbol,
the Bankskis, man, we got a lot. The Superfly, man, I'm all about black exploitation. I know my brothers is. My man Mont
Oh,
says
for sure.
dig it all the time. That's his,
Dig it.
that's his thing,
Damn.
man. So we're
Damn.
on that, man.
Yes,
Got
sir.
the tribe in the background. Yeah, so if you haven't been here before, make sure y'all call that Talbot's Taproom Terrace. It's an incredible experience. Family oriented, man. He's gonna make you feel love no matter what, even if it's here or not, because the staff is incredible as well too, man. So I truly love this place, man. My wife is always like, hey, when we heading to Talbot's, man, I'm always DJing or doing something, man. But as soon as we're not on doing something on schedule, this is where me and my family loves to come, man. So I want y'all to come out. People that's part of the Furrow Podcast, the people that's going to be seeing it, man, this is the place to be. People travel 50, 60, fly in just to come experience what my man had going on.
Yes.
And this is something that we wanted to truly highlight and be a part of here on the Furrow Podcast, man. So,
Yeah, another good staple out in Mercer. You know, you pass George Jr., you got to pass here to get to George Jr., so stop by, come tap in.
Yeah. Say what's up to me.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself. I love to talk to people.
And you're
man. I
probably
would love
going
to
to
talk
make
to anybody.
reservations, too, because it's always packed. So make
Yeah.
sure you make reservations. Call. Ask for my man Talbot.
Not when you're making reservations, though.
go get. One thing about Talbot's too, man.
Yes,
he always got
sir.
some fly sneaks on as
Yes,
well.
sir.
Oh yeah,
Fly.
so here's
Oh,
the
yeah, he's
hours
a
operation. You know, Monday, Tuesday closed, Wednesday, Thursday 12 to 9, Friday, Saturday 12 to 10, and Sunday 12 to 8. There goes the phone number as well, 724-269-7687. And look at the menu first. Don't be like, what y'all got? Don't call and just, right. What y'all serving today?
Yeah, get on
y'all
Facebook.
Got that left foot stomp? Y'all got that? Like, y'all got that Roger that? Like, no, come. Make a reservation, do what you want. Oh, go shopping, man. Go to the Nike factory, go to the outlet.
That's what I was just about to say.
Some fresh air, man. If you part of that low life, and then come to Talbot and eat good, man. So
yes.
Tell them the Feral Podcast sent you.
Oh yeah, the Feral Podcast sent you, man.
The Feral Podcast sent you. That's right. Absolutely.
March Media Group, man, for sure, man. Yep.
Yes, sir.
Sure,
So,
man, anything else, man?
Well, I don't have much on my plate or nothing. I might get another one of these delicious drinks. And
yeah, for sure.
He has delicious drinks, delectable, refreshing, cool drinks too.
Yeah,
with a little sprinkle me in it too.
Yeah, it's got a little sprinkle me in it for sure, man.
Sprinkle me in it too.
Yes, that kick is wearing off.
Good Lord.
I'm gonna say this word incorrectly, and I'm sorry if I do, but he has one of the most incredible sommeliers here, so that's why you would want to come drink and eat here as well. Sure, one of the top.
Yeah. Teresa Bartos, she is awesome. Awesome. I've got a lot of those people around here.
Yeah, man. So
hey, and I would like to say thank you for coming here, for doing this. You know, I like to think that this probably hasn't ever happened in Mercer before, right?
Yeah.
So for sure, right? So thank you for doing that here.
Yeah,
Say it.
Appreciate you. So one way we like to end the podcast, we had this kid that grew up with us, man. He came up with this incredible beatbox set. And we won't ever forget that. So how we ended, my man Rich starts it off, and we go in, man, and let's go ahead and hit it, man. It's that outro.
Yeah. It's the man, the mayor, Mont P. Now they call me Podcast P. Like I'm on band, y'all. Yeah.
Yo. It's your man KB, aka Fat Teddy Pendergrass. Make sure you come to Talbot. Enjoy yourself. We out.
And it's your man DJ Rich Stacks, aka Fat Daddy Mac. I'm about to go get some more of this delicious grub. Y'all better come out here and get y'all some.
No verse for me. No verse for me.
Nation. My man Talbot T out here with his boy Mont P. Out. I hold it down.
Peace.
Peace.